All right, hey Aries. So I am doing messages from the mind, heart, and soul of the person on your mind. So you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy currently, how you feel about this person, and what caused the separation. So if that doesn't resonate, you guys check your other placements. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy. So I'm going to pull a mutual energy card, and we're going to see where this energy takes us. This is going to be what you guys had beforehand and what you still carry now. All right. So you have inner peace coming through. Okay. So inner peace, I really feel like that is, I cannot help but feel like that's the sense of self. So it's like when you met this person, when you guys hung around, it's like they brought you peace. You brought them peace. Okay. But I almost feel like for whoever is here, you still carry that inner peace, even though there is some distance between you and them. When I do a separation read, you guys, it doesn't have to necessarily depict a long-term commitment. This could be something that started off casually as friends. It could just be that it just you recently met somebody, and distance and separation kicked in. So I just got to see. Let's clarify. Okay, so when it comes to your guys' energy, how you feel about one another, the Five of Swords actually came through in reverse. So there's not a lot of conflict that goes on in this connection. And we have the universe's way of kind of stepping in, especially when energy is not in alignment. Okay, it could be too with the Five of Swords that's coming through because maybe you guys have had a history, and the Five of Swords, that conflict starts to come up a lot. You have the Page of Cups showing up. It actually showed up in reverse, and that's like somebody that potentially a little bit of emotional maturity. And what could be recognized here is that maybe everything did get started off on the wrong foot or grew into the wrong foot, but you both see this potential through that Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is about emotional happiness. It's the long-term investment, through the heart space. And it could just be that that's what you both are seeking through this connection. If you're not seeking it, you never experienced any negative wounding, what you guys did was bring that inner peace to one another. All right. So with the Page of Cups, I did turn it in the upright because that doesn't just represent emotional maturity. It represents curiosity. It represents forward ways of thinking. So let's just pick up these, and we're going to see what your energy is. So inner peace coming through. Inner peace. Let's see. What is your energy, Aries? I feel like you don't like where you're sitting at right now. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles showing up here. And then we have the Six of Pentacles that dropped on the floor. We have the Six of Cups right here. So it's really, with the Knight of Cups coming through, more emotional energy. So this right here, when he shows up in reverse, is somebody who could be moody, jealous, unrealistic, or overactive. Okay, I cannot help but feel like this is a new connection, and what started off as inner peace, what you guys brought to each other, kind of ended or maybe even down spiraled a little bit. Through that Ten of Cups that we've seen initially, you guys know that there's heart in this connection. You know that there is a goal. There is, you can see a bigger outcome than what you've already experienced. But getting off on the right foot, it's like we got to keep our emotions in check. And I see that through the page and this Knight of Cups coming in reverse. It could be what you're experiencing. It could be your energy too. So it's like getting on the same wavelength. Especially when you're starting out, like say you guys are sitting at dinner and somebody walks up to the person that you're interested in, and it's like an ex or something. Like, where are those emotions? Is there, like what kind of feelings and emotions arise? And if you guys haven't like fully ever established a commitment, it could be that in the meeting phase, all right, that there was some conflict, just not able to be on the same page. Okay, because I'm kind of looking at this inner peace right here, and I'm thinking, oh, it could be a side note, man, that more inner peace needs to be brought to the connection, and that is being recognized by both you and this person. But let's just see, how are you feeling about this person? I feel your energy is a little bit, um, the Five of Pentacles. That's feeling lost, feeling alone. Wanting that past to come back through because it has a lot of potential. Okay, so how you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? The Hermit card is showing up here, you guys. We got the Hermit card right here. So if there's not a lot of communication, the Magician card, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like you're waiting for a turn of events to happen in your favor. I really feel like you are with your with the mental abilities. I feel like you're trying to call the connection back through. Okay, I feel like you are trying to call the connection back through, but I really feel like you're drawing on silence and you don't really know what to think. The Magician card, you guys have heard me express it as a divine counterpart, divine masculine energy. So it could be that you have a real tight soul connection to this person, and you're just kind of waiting for the universe to act on your behalf to, call it back in. Um, I really feel like I'm looking over here and it's like silence. It's like you haven't even heard from this person. I really feel like you have strong emotions and feelings towards them, but it's like I don't know where I sit with them because there's nothing, there's no communication, right? So let's see what caused this split, what caused the separation. We have the Seven of Pentacles showing up, the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Lover's card. All right, so I don't really feel like this is any torn action. The Seven of Pentacles, that's somebody who needs to heal. And it could be that healing needs to be brought to this dynamic before full uncommitment can take place. So we already got two dynamics of soul level connection coming through here. Magician, the Lover's card. Again, the universe and God will step in if we're not in our appropriate alignment. And it's like I know a lot of people can get frustrated with that, but things do tend to taper off, if they're not going well, they'll taper off. In this case, I kind of feel like there maybe was some confliction, but let's just see a little bit more. We have the Nine of Swords coming through. That's anxiety, it's fear, it's stress related energy. We have the King of Cups showing up in reverse. That is somebody who suffers emotional balance. That's somebody who is not available emotionally. It could be your energy. It could be this person's energy again. But we have the Ace of Cups. So, and it shows up in reverse. It's almost like there's just a recognition that I'm not ready to start anything brand spanking new. All right. So I kind of do feel like this is a new connection, but somebody's not quite ready. Um, to just jump in feet first, and that could have been again what caused the disconnection. So let's see, we're going to pull to see what you are meant to take away, what you are meant to learn from this connection, what you are meant to learn from this connection. So there's the Page of Pentacles coming through, you guys. That represents past mistakes, past failures. So say you're the one in the position that was wanting to make commitment happen, and this person wasn't ready. Where can you kind of line up that past? How have you done things in the past? Because did you feel pushy? Did you feel like, no, I just want to kind of see where we're going? This right here, it's like kind of recognizing if somebody isn't ready. That could be too what has caused the disconnections or the separations in the past. This right here is something associating you and this person with this connection, and we're doing it a different way. We're going to go about it a different way. So we're not doing things the same way, because what we're doing is we want growth. We want to instill growth. All right. You have the Five of Swords coming back through. That energy popped up. So it's like if you're not getting your way, Aries, how do you respond? How do you behave? Okay. Because I mean, it does take two, to cause a separation. And one thing I have been pointing out in these reads is accountability of our own actions. I really feel like you're supposed to look at this a bit differently. Soul level connections, they're meant to help us develop, evolve, and grow. And I kind of feel like there could have been some, um, maybe you're used to doing something one way. Well, this connection right here is calling for you to change that because it's not going to work in this connection. You have the Queen of Swords coming through. And this right here, that is a card of truth, honesty, direct, setting boundaries with somebody. But I kind of feel like with the Queen of Swords coming through, it's like, that queen she can be, pretty hardcore, you know. It's okay to be real, it's okay to voice what you want, it's okay to want to move ahead with people, but I wonder what the authority is that that you come from, or when you're stating what you want. I cannot help but feel there's almost a demanding presence coming through this energy with that Queen of Swords. I don't feel like you have outside influences, but if you guys are talking to somebody and you feel really soulfully connected to this person, um, the and you're talking about your problems or the missteps in this connection, I almost feel some of you guys could be getting the wrong opinions from outsiders. And on soul level connections, or the deeper soul level connections, which is what we all feel at the first. It's like, I don't know why I just feel compelled to say some of you guys could be getting misinformation, and it's not always good to get advice from people who are not going through the same thing that you're going through. Okay, and I don't know why I feel that way. If that's not your energy, it's definitely somebody around you. I'm almost feeling like you're being given wrong information. You want things to work, but it's like this person could be telling you the opposite of what you actually want to hear, you know? Let's just, and I hope that that makes sense, but I can't help but feel if you've done things the same way in the past, okay? It's time to change that, because what's happening is it didn't work, right? So I just feel like you're supposed to be open and receptive to new ideas and ways of thinking when it comes to how your approach is with connections. This isn't like the other ones. It's not going to be like the other ones, right? So let's see what this person is meant to learn. What is this person meant to learn? We have the healing. This right here is taking a look inside of self. That's a very big healing card. Look, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming through. You guys, I don't know if you guys mirror or if this is like a reflection of a connection coming through here, but look, you have the King and Queen. So this person, they're going to see a bigger dynamic. If you feel like this is a soul-based relationship and this person hasn't really uh, stated what they feel, they are definitely coming into this recognition. And I feel like this person is definitely aware of the healing, all right, that they need to do. So it's like, yes, I'm sitting here. I'm not beating you guys up. What I feel is like you guys mirror each other, and there's a recognition that we got to get real with ourselves. We got to respect each other. We got to communicate. We got to, be expressive. This is what I'm going through, and this is what I'm trying to process out, and this is what I'm trying to heal. And before we can do that, I want to step into the best version of myself. We have the Eight of Cups. So this person that you're dealing with could be somebody that walks away too easily. So you could have your set in ways, like if you are a man, for example, and um, you you get pissy because she can't pick where to go on the date. You know what I mean? It's like, well, then you come up with the idea. And then, if you're a female, it's like they move the soap dish in your bathroom and you kind of have a freak out because, you like everything in its place. All right. It's like kind of just changing the way we see things. And I know that those are really simplistic examples, but what I feel is you guys are, it's like one person walks away too easy and the other person's get used to getting their way. And it could be too that you both walk away instead of fixing the problem or kind of, charging through it. I can't help but see that there's two people here that like to have their way, and if they don't get their way, they just fine. That's just, I don't know why I feel that. Maybe, I don't know. This might not be a read for too many people. Let's see what you both want with this connection. What you both want, you definitely need to communicate. All right. You have the High Priestess card showing up. When she shows up in reverse, that's just I don't even feel like it's secretive behavior. I really feel like it's the open communication right here. You know what I mean? I really feel like you have a desire to bring this connection back around, but neither of you are making moves towards that. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups coming through. I really feel like, I don't know, I hate to say, maybe you guys are playing a little bit of games. It doesn't have to be, okay, but what you guys want, you definitely don't want to be hurt and wounded. You definitely don't want to feel like an option. You definitely don't want somebody to leave so easy and quickly because you can't make a decision together. You can't get along. I just really feel like the desire is to attain the unattainable, right? And that's each other. Um, I just can't help but feel like maybe this connection lacks a lot of inner peace. Let's see what's happening next with you guys. Because this right here is you don't want that. You guys do not want that. You want to be whole with one another. All right. So look at you have the angels coming back. This is change, it's growth, it's rebuilding, it's releasing. And I feel like the more you do, Aries, the more that this person will naturally do. It's like humans are all connected, and if one person starts to work on themselves to transform and change, it automatically starts affecting everybody around them for the better. All right, so you got judgment, which is change, growth, rebuild, release. You have the eight of wands, which is communication and working towards, all right, a new beginning. I really feel like the energy is going to take its time here. All right, but if you guys move slower and you really kind of sit with your feelings on this and communicate your feelings, it has the opportunity to be quite the success. You got your Empress in the upright now coming through. And I feel too, it's like recognizing that you both deserve, it's a 50-50, right? A 50-50 relationship dynamic. And I feel like you both need to see that. All right, messages from the mind, heart, and soul. Right out the gate, you got the Six of Pentacles showing up as far as their mind message. So this person definitely feels a lack of balance, a lack of fairness, a lack of equality. All right. And this person's mindset, they're just saying, I just want everything to be equal. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming them. But it's like this person does recognize just as well as where they've been unfair to you. All right. Messages from the heart space. We have the Three of Pentacles showing up. Like, let's redo this. You got the 3 and 6. This right here is somebody who builds off of a friendship, you know, and they have the desire to change and grow. This right here is like that Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow start, but it's going to be success, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords coming through the soul space. So the Four of Swords in reverse is definitely saying, I know I need to heal. I will heal, okay? I need to get my mind right. This right here is repair so that you and I will be better. I just really feel like this person knows. They know what's up. You know what's going on too. I feel like you guys are just too alpha. Both of you, alpha. All right. So let's see what initials come through here, you guys. I wish you all the best. And this right here to me is just, it's something that can definitely be healed, and it will, you guys. We have OZ, VF, LO, lots of doubles. We have another V even. Aries, I'm going to leave it right here, but I have to show you this little distraction. Look at that. Can you see this little baby? Let me see if I can get her to. Oh, that's my 5-year-old's favorite kitty. All right, guys, take care.